For 5 and 6, I'm going to introduce you to solids and shape layers. It's going to be a very quick introduction because I just want to show you that they exist and how to use them. And then you'll see there's lots and lots of resources on how to use them later. So if I go to 0.5 solids and masks, you'll see it's empty. There's nothing there. And I'm going to sort of create the sort of traditional way of making a shape in After Effects. And that's to go up to Layer, New, Solid. Let's go up to Layer, New, and Solid. When you make a solid in After Effects, it's really just a layer that's a color. So if I pick, some type of color, let's pick kind of an orangey color, something you'll notice. And you can see by default, it's usually whatever your comp size is, but it could be bigger, it could be smaller. Hit OK, and it fills the screen. I have the same strap properties as before, so I can scale it, I can animate its position. It's just another layer. It's just a simple layer. Rather than making a solid color in Illustrator and Photoshop and bringing it in, I can just make a solid inside After Effects. Now, where they get really powerful is when you start using your masks on the solids, because when I draw a mask, and in order to make a mask on a layer, I have to select on that layer. If I don't have a layer selected and I try to draw a mask, it's going to make what's called a shape layer. And that's pretty cool, but it's not what we want right now. So I have to have my layer selected, and then I can come in and draw a mask. Now, by the way, I can do this on photos, I can do this on a video. Any layer in After Effects can have a mask. And what's kind of nice about this, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and change my mask or my solid colors because my path is yellow and I want you to be able to see it. But now that I have this shape, you can see down here under masks, it's currently set to add mode. I can set it to subtract, and it's going to do the opposite. And you can see I have all these other modes for dealing with my masks. But if I twirl it down, I got something interesting. I can feather my mask. So this is for a quick drop shadow. You can make a mask and just feather it. Opacity is the overall opacity of that mask. And then expansion, basically I can grow this mask over, and do some quick animations this way too. Everything here has a stopwatch. That means everything is animatable. Let me set that back down to 0. Now the true power of masks is the fact that we can animate your anchor points. So if I use my selection tool, it's going to be a little trickier than in Illustrator or Photoshop because After Effects is a little bit touchy, but you can see if I can come in here and move this mask around, if I just click my mask path stopwatch right there, and I'll just back it up a little bit and kind of click off. I'll make this shape here, and you can see it's going to animate from one to the other. If I come in here and let's bring these in, kind of squish this guy up. All right, it's now going to animate from one shape to the other. It's really simple as that. You can, we use masks for compositing. We use masks for creating interesting shapes. But you can do quite a bit with just a solid layer and a mask. A couple quick shortcuts. If I want to move all of the path, I can double click on it and just scale it up that way. So you can see it'll be small there, and now you can see it's kind of zooming around, kind of jumping all over the place. Okay, and there's the pen tool as well, so you don't have to start over with just a shape. If I come in here and draw another mask, on there you'll see it just created mask 2, and again I can animate that as well. So just to kind of get you started, what I want you to do is I want you to make a new solid, layer, new, solid. Then I want you to create a mask on it and then twirl that mask shape down so you can find it and animate that mask path. That's the important one right there. That one's you'll use quite a bit as you get to know After Effects. Okay, give it a shot.